faces saying that we're okay.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
One like question.
Okay.
Like,
yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
So
ready.
this campaign is based in the city, and you guys can take as much or as little notes as you want. I'm not going to be too stingy on like you guys writing everything down that's common knowledge and well understood. So write down the things that if it's things that you would know or you figure out but your other characters don't know, those are definitely things to write down because they're not common knowledge. But common knowledge stuff, I'm not going to this happened 2 sessions ago and make you try and remember something that everyone knows. So the city you're in is Prak, P-R-A-K. It's a population of about 20,000 people. Noah, as usual, is taking really good notes.
all up here.
The government in the city is a council, is the official ruling body of the government. But in reality, this city is run by 5 crime syndicates, or we're just going to refer to them as syndicates. While the government maintains an official order of business and control of the city, it's widely known in the city to everyone that nothing happens without the blessing of at least one of the syndicates. So basically, the council exists, but it's a lot of mother may I. So general law is in the city, nothing's illegal unless you get caught. That's a good thing to know and remember.
Everything legal.
If you get caught, the city has fairly brutal laws that are meant to basically make an example of anyone who gets caught. So it's basically the city recognizes they can't stop crime. So the crime they do get to stop, they punish you pretty heavily on.
Fair.
Or the city could also use that to tie up loose ends. If you get caught and one of the syndicates is out after you, they might use that as a way to tie up loose ends as well. During the day, there's a pretty large guard presence within the town. Town guard understand that if they get caught up between a feud of 2 crime syndicates, they're pretty much on their own. So guards aren't going to be super thrilled to chase you down and attack you unless they really think they have a chance, or if they're really motivated to, whether by money or by threats. As such, town guards really don't have a huge presence at night. The town guard will try and protect innocent people and their property, no doubt, but if they see you guys fighting in the city at night, there's a chance they might just turn a blind eye to it and just, not my problem.
How easy is it to bribe? How easy is it to bribe guards?
Pretty easy.
Pretty easy.
Okay.
We just lost John.
Nah, it happens once a session. You'll be back in 2 minutes.
It's a fairly large city with pretty powerful people, and so really, if you want something, you can typically get just about anything. It just is going to come at the right price. Prak, I should say, is a port city as well, so there's a lot of goods that come into the city to flow through to the rest of the country. So it's these syndicates are kind of fighting over the city as well, because it's a pretty critical city to hold if you want to control the flow of goods into the country.
Are there like different sections of the ports that each crime family owns, or are they like constantly like fought over?
I don't have my map yet, but the city's split up into 5 sections.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty well established who owns which part of the city.
Okay.
So wait, 5 sections for 5 syndicates?
Yes,
Mhm.
Syndicate has a section of the city that's pretty much their territory. If you think like Crips and Bloods, but now it's 5.
Okay, so the city is split into 5th then.
Yeah.
Or whatever math makes that correct. I'm not really sure.
It's not perfectly 5ths. I'll get to the next part. So, the 5 syndicates, on the surface, all these syndicates are really peaceful. However, I mean, out of like the public eye and anyone who's not totally oblivious, there's a pretty big crime war going on in this city. Really for control of the city and controlling whatever group whatever the syndicate wants to control. So these, if you want to write down, just so you have an idea, the 5 syndicates. The first one is called the Shadow's Paw. It is an all tabaxi crime family. Why not? You could fight tabaxis. They care less for money and more for things money can't buy. So like power, favors, control. The Shadow's Paw is one of the most affluent syndicates in the city. And last part about them is they are major rivals to the other syndicate called the Low Hearts.
They are what?
Is that low as in LOW hearts?
LOW and then Hearts HEARTS.
Okay.
The Low Hearts, these guys are like the down and dirty syndicate. They'll do anything to survive, and they typically focus on the stuff other syndicates won't touch because it's too low a pay or too risky. And these guys hate the Shadow's Paw. So it's basically the poor versus rich with these 2 syndicates. And the Low Hearts will like happily sabotage the Shadow's Paw's plans, not for a benefit of their own, but just to ruin their plans. Okay, third one is going to be the Storm Rats, STORMRATS. These guys control the harbor area, and their focus is on moving goods within Prac out to the country and vice versa. So they're less about like combat and stealing stuff and more about
Smuggling?
they control the harbor, so they're trying to control the flow of goods, and they're using that to their benefit. So they really don't have a feud with anyone, and they prefer to kind of barter and trade rather than just resort to violence. Any questions or anything you didn't understand so far?
Are like the Storm Rats basically like if one of the other family wants to talk to? Do they act like intermediaries between the syndicates a lot since they're like not hated but not like loved?
No.
Okay.
I would say there's no intermediary. Like if they're gonna meet, it's gonna be the higher up officials or people within the syndicates that aren't doing the fighting. But yeah, there's no real intermediary group. Because, I mean, the Storm Rats are still trying to take control of more of the city.
Okay.
Just like, yeah, they're not like just kind of sitting back.
Okay.
4 is the Unseen Harvesters, UNSEEN, and then Harvesters like the Combine.
Okay.
These guys try and control the flow of information through the city. So not goods, but they try and control information. If they're going to get back at you, they're going to avoid any violence at night and just try and expose you to the public during the day. So if they want to get rid of someone from another syndicate, they might try and get information on them and then use that information to get them turned in to the guard.
I wrote down Tattletale.
Yeah, that's.
Yep.
Politician.
And these guys are the most difficult to negotiate with because they generally don't need help with anything. So it's like, what do you have to offer them that they can't already get, basically? So they'll negotiate with you, but it's just going to be a lot harder to get a good deal or get something you want out of it. Okay. I think that's everything.
What's the 5th?
No, there's one more family.
Oh yeah, and then your family. The Furious. Duh, thanks, Michael.
The Furious End.
So here's what you know about so Furious, FURIOUS.
Fast and the Furious.
You could call yourself that. That'd be a good group name. and then END. What you know, so this is the group you're in. Your guys' goal is really collecting powerful items and goods.
Wait, does that? Never mind. Keep going.
Okay.
I like this.
Currently, this is your syndicate.
Yeah.
You currently have no major rivalry with any of the other crime syndicates.
We will soon.
Change that.
I'll show you this.
We'll take out the cat.
On that note, I have like a trying to think of any of the RPG games that had it, but like, you know how like some RPGs you have to like gain rank
This is-
with a group in order to get like better stuff.
Yeah.
Like a
Mhm.
quest. Basically, that's how this is going to go. So right now, this is kind of out of the game. With the Unseen Harvesters and Shadow's Paw, you guys are a 0, which is neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Low Hearts, you're a -1, so they don't like you because they don't like anyone pretty much. And then the Storm Rats, you're a +2.
Woo.
Yeah, boy.
When I say you, it's really the Syndicate.
Yeah.
And so there's no major rivalry with any of them. And then lastly, since you guys are part of the Furious End, you know this is led by an individual named Lirgol. Lirgol.
Is he human?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
Is he always like cloaked?
You don't. You know nothing about him other
Oh,
than
we've just never seen him.
you've never seen this guy. So
Or
yeah,
them.
so you got to think about like syndicate, like the people that run these syndicates. They're probably not out a lot because if they were caught out in the open,
Yeah.
decent
Dang it.
chance they could get killed.
I was totally gonna change into him every time I get.
Can't changelings only change into humans?
They can only change into someone they've seen, and they have to be the same size.
I should have looked up
Humanoid.
changelings before I let you do this. We'll see what happens. Okay. Any questions?
What were
Do you mimic
the
their speech too, John, when you shapeshift?
Sort of.
Okay.
real quick?
Yep.
So we had 0 with the Shadow's Paw and like negative with the Low Hearts and the +2. What were those numbers again?
So the Unseen Harvesters was 0.
Oh, okay.
Shadow's Paw was 0.
All right.
Heart was -1. And Storm Rats was +2.
Got it.
This is like my way. Like I'll tell you guys, kind
It's
of
like
like
Skyrim.
I do have
Yeah.
a question.
yes.
Since the Furious End is like into collecting powerful items and goods, does that like step on the toes of the Shadow Paws?
You'll find out.
Okay.
So
I-
that's you're kind of getting into like, yeah, there's kind of this different power struggle in the city. Like the Shadow's Paw, they kind of control. So like I talked about the council in the city, they really try and control the city council, and that's how they try and get stuff done. They're pretty rich, pretty affluent. They can get a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Storm Rats, like, you could say they're more the pirate type. They're really about just controlling the flow of goods and using the control of goods to get what they want.
Okay.
Low Hearts, like, they have really no quarter with anything. Like, they have nothing to really bring to the table with anyone. And so, like, they kind of just take whatever they can get. And that's about all they have to work with because they don't have much. They're
Okay.
pretty poor, pretty low. The Furious End, which is your group, you just know the goal, and then like obviously the syndicates, they're run by whoever controls them. So his goal is collecting powerful items and goods.
Okay.
And then Unseen Harvesters, they're more about information. So like if the Unseen Harvester had an item or something that their goal wanted you to get, you might have to get some information for them rather than trade item for item or item for gold. Like they may want you to track and find out where so-and-so lives or where so-and-so is, who so-and-so is meeting with or something like that. So yeah, there's a lot of conflicts and Some conflict with each other, some work really well together. Hence why you guys are a +2 with the Storm Rats, because they're good at bringing goods in. You guys are good at collecting goods. It's worked out really well. Okay. Any questions before we really start the campaign about any of this?
Nope.
Cool.
Wait,
Okay. Yes.
how well do we know each other as a group?
So you guys, since you're level, what did I say, level 4s, you've been training with the Furious End to basically go on missions and kind of rising through the ranks within the syndicate together. So you guys are really familiar with each other.
Okay.
Like, it's almost like
Brothers in arms.
together in school, and now you guys, like, this is your team. Like, you guys are kind of in a way family now, because this is the team that goes out together.
A team.
Noble 6.
Noble
team.
6.
Hence why, like, backstory wise, like, I really wasn't too concerned. It's like you guys know each other pretty well.
Yeah. Okay.
And so,
Wait,
but
about how big are these syndicates? Like 500 people big? Not that big?
so you have the population that lives in the syndicate territory,
Uh-huh.
and then you have the syndicates as well. How big are syndicates?
I mean, it doesn't have to be a question.
Syndicates are
I
usually-
probably don't know.
You
My
can
character
get-
probably doesn't know or care, but I was just wondering, like,
I would say, like, the Furious End is about 20% of the city, and so that's 5,000 people that they have control over. The syndicate itself is probably like 200 to 300, it's a few hundred people.
okay, a few hundred. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of get the scale of things.
Yep. Buddy, now is not the time.
What? No.
Okay. Any last questions?
I think you're good.
Okay.
I don't think we did.
So you guys, like I said, been training for this, and you've ran little errands for them, like, maybe messages or like, collected, if they need, like, you go pick up something. You've done little errands for the syndicate, and this is like you're getting kind of ready for your first real mission where you're being sent out and, like, there, more risk basically. So you're kind of gathered in, sorry, get out of there. You're kind of gathered in your room, and you've been summoned to appear before kind of the organizer of all these missions. And so you guys are sitting, kind of hanging out in your room, and you hear a knock. You hear a knock at the door. What are you guys like kind of all doing right now? Well, you knew this was coming. You're kind of just waiting for it. What are you guys doing right now?
My guy was just standing like 5 feet from the door, just staring at it, not moving, waiting.
Okay.
Sitting on a chair with the feet on the table.
Okay.
My
This would
guys.
be like a room, like you'd have your bedrooms and then like a common room that kind of joins everything together, and the door is off the common room. So
Yeah, so we're all like in the living space.
if you guys want to be, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just
I'm trying to play dice with someone.
Oh, yeah, I'll play dice. I actually have a pair of dice.
Yeah, me too.
just sitting there, pretty quiet, observing.
Okay. So let's see this. One guy 5 foot from the door. 2 guys are rolling dice, and 1 guy's just sitting there waiting. Okay. So door opens, and what you see in front of you is a Rakshasa that you guys are pretty familiar with, named Keth. K''ETH.
Rakshasa.
Gotcha.
And he walks in, obviously not expecting something right in front of the door. Oh, all right then. looks around, kind of eyes each of you. If you guys are trying to hide kind of who you are and like not relay kind of what you're currently feeling, you can make a deception check.
Nope.
I mean,
He's just kind of like sizing you guys up and getting a general mood of the entire room right now.
I'll make a deception check. How about it?
I don't make eye contact.
Okay.
Uh,
Make eye. Well, I just look at him and then it's a 23. So
oof.
just give him like a blank stare.
Okay.
I look directly at him, like expectantly, like waiting.
Like a dog.
Okay.
We rolled an 8. I don't
You
know.
don't
if
fool
my
him?
guy- I don't know if my guy's really hesitant or anything. He's like, just drive.
Okay. John.
I rolled. I've never had to do this part before. 22.
Okay. He looks at you, Jordan. It's kind of like,
Oh, I lied. It's way more than that. So go ahead.
well, that's good enough. I only rolled 21. He looks at you, Jordan's like, good to see you're ready to go. Looks at the dice players, is kind of not as sure, and then just doesn't even make eye contact or look over at you, John. But with your roll, I'll say like you could say he was trying to eye you, but he didn't want to make it obvious.
Uh-huh.
And to size you up. So he'll kind of turn back, say to the group, if you guys are ready, we can go and get ready.
Do you have wood now?
Say that again.
Do you have our mission?
Yes. First, we need to get you all armed. So currently, you guys aren't armed
Oh,
in the syndicate building. You're not going to walk around with like fully loaded for bear. So he's going to take you to the weapons room if you guys are ready.
Not ready.
What happens if the syndicate location gets attacked? We all have nothing.
Are you asking him that?
Wait, wouldn't I already know? I've been a part of the group for a while.
Yeah. I mean, you guys aren't part of the guard in the syndicate in the main building, so it's like John doesn't walk around with a gun on his hip when
You
he's
don't?
at his job.
yeah. Yeah, I don't.
I don't know. I've been in the military.
I bet he passed.
You guys can follow him and
Doesn't
go
need it when he's got those guns.
to the
Can-
weapon.
Can I real quick ask what everybody's name since we know each other?
Yeah, do you want us to describe ourselves and
Like I said,
name?
you can wait a minute. We'll get to all of that.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. I just wait for him to lead the way, and I follow.
Okay. You walk out, and you guys follow, and behind you, you see a small Kanku hop after you.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys get to the weapons room, and you see a wizard that, well, you don't know he's a wizard. You see a human. His name is Shang, and he handles magic items and weapons within the syndicate. His name is Shang, Shang.
Shango Fat.
What kind of race is he?
He is a human.
S-A-A-N-G.
Shang.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Shang.
Sh-
Shang?
Shaniqua. Okay, so if you guys want to, as you get ready, outfitted with your weapons, and this is like a room full of racks of weapons, like pretty much everything that's available, like to start out with in the player's handbook is here and available. So you guys can pick your weapons, and then we'll just start with Jordan. You can kind of say your name and describe what you look like once you're kind of ready and outfitted for Keth.
Okay. So once I'm once I have all my stuff, well, first of all, my character's name is Prowler, and he, at like a quick glance, he looks human. Like he has, like he's a darker skinned human, but when you look closer, you see that his skin kind of look almost like stone, and he's wearing it's like off gray and black, just clothes, no armor. That kind of has like an open, like think of like a pirate shirt that like has opens in the front, and you like see in his chest there's like a dull green, like just barely a glow. Like kind of think of like the Iron Man symbol, but it's a lot dimmer. He's bald head. It has a silver and gold eye, and they kind of almost look like gears that are always like spinning. And then you
Sweet.
see he has a scimitar at his side, and a buckler shield, and a bow and arrow on his back.
Okay.
Nice.
Whoever's next.
Oh, I guess it'll be me. Still workshopping the accent, but
Workshop.
he's his name Doobie. Pips.
Doobie?
Pips. Yeah, Doobie. No, his name is Pips. He's a Bugglebear. He's like he's a bugbear, and like he's like big and strong, but he's like not that strong. Like he's kind of on the low side as far as bugbears are concerned. He's like 7 foot, and he's got like brown fur, as ugly as sin, and he if we can pick any weapon, can I, instead of short swords which you are given, can it be like just for flavor of scimitars instead? Like
Sure.
2 scimitars. Yeah, so he has like 2 scimitars on his back, and like, you know, the daggers and whatnot. And that's
All right.
Sick.
Sick.
I'll go.
And his name. Hold on. Quick question. His name is Pip. P-I-P.
Pips, like Pips.
Okay, got it.
Pip boy. See this like what used to be human, like black skinned human, blue eyes, white hair, like black, like totally black. Blue eyes, black hair, probably like a teenage girl, probably. Short, like buzz sides, and then like long top or whatever. You know what I mean?
Wait.
And,
Like a
Are you
pixie cut.
saying?
yeah.
Wait.
Wait, what's the
Okay.
name?
Look forward to this accent.
Is
The name
she
is,
a teen? Is your character?
It's a she.
Okay. It is a she. So it is like a teenage girl, or
Yeah.
is
I love
But
this already.
what like used to be like something went wrong, and then like
Oh.
white hair is like just kind of like messy or whatever. You have video game haircut or whatever.
yeah?
What was your name?
Elva.
Really?
E-L.
Yeah.
Wow.
And just like goes and picks up as many daggers as I can.
How many daggers?
13.
Like
Yeah, like there's probably 30 daggers in this room.
I'll get like 6 of them.
Elva.
Sweet. Buzz.
I love how all your characters are
Sax.
just reskinned Aragon characters. I love it.
Yep.
Okay.
What was your character's name again, Jordan? Sorry.
His name was Prowler.
Prowler. Yep.
Okay. Now that's what it is.
Like on the prowl kind of prowler?
Like it'll stalk you down, hunt you down, Prowler.
Like the robot from that one weird city, the cities that move.
Oh, I know what you're
Maybe.
talking about. Mortal Engine?
Yeah, that one.
My character may be similar to that. Based off that, you don't know.
Okay, the character I'm playing is named Jix, Jix. And pretty plain clothes. Nothing significant about her. Him, definitely him, sorry. And well, the reason why I keep getting confused is he is a changeling, so very pale skin, like kind of creepy looking eyes because there's no like pupils and stuff like that. It's very like white throughout, and longish hair, like it's straight but kind of not kept very well. Other than that, I think, yeah.
Do changelings take like a? Do they look like a certain race by default, or I don't know?
Like they look humanoid. If they just look like a what do you call those people that have no pigment in their
Albino.
like, yeah, pretty much albino.
Okay.
Oh, the only thing of note is that, and I don't know if the DM will allow this, but it doesn't. I don't think it would change anything. He has a dagger that, from the hilt to the center of the blade, is actually a flute.
Yeah, it sounds like you're gonna need a new character.
But other than that, it's
So
just
it's
a
an
dagger.
instrument / dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds fine.
Can it be
Sounds
like
like
one
it
of
can't be like abused.
Yeah, he picks up like a light crossbow, but that's about it.
Is there like the Green Power Ranger?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Love it.
Okay, so you guys kind of all get your gear, and you get armor and stuff as well. Because like before, you guys will keep your gear in your room, but this is like your first where you actually get to keep your gear and weapons. Beforehand, like training, you would always return it back to this room. So that's why now it's like you're kind of getting your gear and you're getting set up. So he'll kind of like, you guys are kind of standing, kind of like in a line like you're ready. He'll kind of walk up to each of you. He'll start with you, Prowler, and kind of like eye you up and down like, Are you ready, Prowler?
I'm always waiting to serve.
Good. He'll go to Pips and just, "You're a big boy. Well, it's a good thing it's night. We wouldn't want to scare everyone, right?" He'll go next to John and just kind of like,
Oh, did you say your name?
Yeah, it's Jix,
sorry.
Jix.
Yeah, he'll go to Jix and like, "You look different today." Oh, that's right. Never mind. And then he'll go to Elva and just kind of like he's friendly towards you, but he's kind of wary of you since you are like black skinned and kind of just like, it's a lot of knives.
This guy's racist.
It's
Whatever.
so you guys get the sense from Keth, like he leads, like he kind of like organizes a lot of like the day to day and mission stuff, and so he wants to see you guys succeed, and he's kind of seen you guys, and he kind of helped pick you as a team, but like some of the other people he's not used to seeing all the time, like someone that used to be a humanoid, he's kind of like all right, go get him. So he will brief you on your first mission here. Where is it? So you guys are going to travel to the Stormrat Syndicate, and your mission is to assist the Stormrats moving a shipment from the dock to their warehouse. The Stormrats have hired the Furious End to assist them because they've gotten word that some other crime syndicates are interested in these contents. So they're just a little concerned. They want some insurance, so they hired the Furious End, and you got picked up for the meeting. So, what you guys are going to do is go out, and you're pretty familiar with the way. On this one, I'm not going to make you make a check. For other ones, to kind of explain, you'll be given a mission and a location, and I might make you do like a survival check to get there. A stealth check if you're going through a place that you don't want to get caught, and then a stealth check as you leave the mission. But in this case, the storm rats are expecting you, so you don't have to worry about not being stealthy, and you can get there without having to go through anyone else's territory.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's the city's broken up, but there's definitely some neutral areas where you can travel along roads and routes to get there. So you guys will go there and go ahead and open up Roll20. Thing I did not plan. I was like, I should have thought of how all these characters sound before I start talking like them.
Just commit to it. We won't know.
It doesn't help that I planned all this November before Thanksgiving, and then we were on hold. So I was like, I'll remember all my stuff, and I was digging up notes, and I was just like, what was this about? I don't know.
I was drunk when I wrote this note. What does this mean?
Okay. Everyone can see the city layout pretty well.
I.
Oh, no, you can't because you're on the wrong screen. Sorry, I'm figuring out Roll20.
It's fine.
It's weird.
It's a very complex system. Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone can see the map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So your cart's down here, and your job is just to escort this cart as these guys take it through the city, and they're going to be ending up over here. So you get there, and there's 2 storm rats there. You knew where to go. They were waiting for you. Waiting. They got it off the boat, and Alaska's like, all right, you ready to go?
We are here. We'll help you.
Yeah.
I nod.
Terminator.
That's basically what I am.
Okay.
what do we today?
You're asking what's in the box?
Yeah, what's in the box?
The storm rats kind of look at each other and look at you. Girl, don't ask what's in the box.
The dick in a box.
Anything you guys want to do before, and this is nighttime. I should have said this is pretty dark. You guys are moving at night. Anything anyone wants to do before they start moving the cart and moving down the city?
So we're here by the cart over here, right?
So I'm just going to use the cart until we get to combat or not combat, just so I'm not moving 5 tokens at once.
No, I mean, that's fine. I was just wondering where we are.
Go. That's how I do
Okay.
it.
Anyone want to do anything?
Yeah. What are the people like these rats that are around? Are they generally like humans, thug like humans?
Like size-wise?
Just are they human and do they look human?
Yeah, you could say they're like rat people, I guess. I mean, they have,
Oh, they are literally rat people.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But they're full-size humans.
Like kobold, kind of?
Humanoids.
Well, full-size. Kobolds are small. These are medium.
Huh. Do you
Okay.
guys know how to minimize these little boxes that have our name on it?
Let me know if you find a way.
We figured it out a while ago. It's in settings.
Yeah, it's the gear and then avatar.
Oh,
I'm
enable
just
character avatars. Go away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change into a human male.
Okay.
Just in appearance, I could blend in a little better.
Okay. Let's see. Where is enable that? Sorry.
Game setting, names only. Chat avatars and all. Should be just like gold. Click
Don't
this
worry
on.
about it. You can show me tomorrow. I can work around it. Okay.
I would like to cast minor illusion as put a piece of cheese on the ground. Cheese.
Okay.
Racist.
Are you trying to do it stealthily?
Sure.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check. Because what all components? Doesn't it like? Isn't it somatic and verbal?
Minor illusion? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Verbal.
cast the spell and know where the cheese came from unless you can make a sleight of hand check.
Let me see real quick. Should be 9. Yeah. Sleight of hand. Oh, I don't have sleight of hand. It's only 2. So it's 17.
It's all right. They roll a 3. They
Nice cheese.
but these guys have a mission and a job, so
Say, oh wow, look at that cheese on the ground. You guys want some of that?
they pull out the cheese in their pockets to show like they don't need your street food.
They got Storm Rat Gouda, man. They don't want your sharp cheddar.
Yeah, they don't need your crap. All right.
It looks like a giant piece of cheese. I don't know. It's pretty good.
I don't think you can make it that big.
Does anyone, what do you guys want to do while the cart is moving, or do you want to do anything?
I would get up on a rooftop somewhere. I would try to follow along like rooftops instead of directly by the cart.
Okay.
I'm assuming these big gray things are buildings.
Yeah, they're buildings. They're about 10 foot high. So with like some boxes, you could jump and get up there.
Cool. I'd like to do such.
Are the streets pretty well lit?
You can see well enough, but I mean it's definitely night.
Okay.
Can I not bring your guys' tokens in? That's annoying.
The next thing I'll do is cast minor illusion, but I'm not gonna do it stealthily, and it's just gonna be like a cat walking
How
around.
big of a cat is this?
Just like regular sized cat, and because the illusion can be a 5-foot cube, so it's just gonna like be moving around.
Okay, well these are like full-size humanoids, so they're not too worried about a regular-sized cat.
I just want to see how they react to a cat.
Wait, how do you make it?
I mean, it's a cat. Like
Huh.
these guys might eat cats. You don't know.
It's a minor illusion, right? So it's like you can't get it to actually move. You're like making it appear.
Oh, does it not move?
No, it's like a shitty hologram, basically.
Oh,
It's
yeah, it's just a little cat.
a strobing cat. Just
Yep.
I like this so far of Noah exploring what a magic class
What
is.
magic is? It's awesome. A cantrip, you can do it as many times as you. Great.
Mm-hmm.
great.
Okay, so Prowler's up on the roof here, gonna follow the cart. Anything else anyone wants to do?
I guess if we're taking this cart, if we're protecting it, I'm just going with it. So
You're with the cart, okay? Anything else?
yeah.
How many rat men are next to us?
Just 2.
Just 2. Okay.
Yeah, so these guys are pulling the cart here, so they're
I'll
gonna pull the cart.
I'll hang in the back
Okay,
with a
Yeah, I'll
crossbow on my shoulder,
okay,
looking real shady.
alrighty. Is that it? Anything else?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just roll real quick.
Strobing cat.
Well, that's a shame. Okay. So when the cart gets up to here, you're gonna follow it around the corner.
Is that Robin Hood?
Yeah, practically it looks like.
Oh, I'd like to. Sorry.
There we go. I could not get my tokens to join the party. So, because he rolled really, really low stealth, you guys hear you guys kind of hear like a whoosh, and then right over here, you see a tile slip off the roof and crash against the ground.
My eye snaps up to where, based off where I fell, look up on the roof to see if I can see a figure.
Okay, make a perception check.
Right. 13.
Nah. You see where
Darn.
something probably was, but you don't see anything right now.
Am I able to jump the distance to the next house?
Like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, is there like anything like in between the buildings at all?
Like here to here. It's
Yeah.
like this is like an open street.
Man,
Be jumping 20 feet.
can your character jump 20 feet?
Most characters can't jump 20 feet.
I don't know the rules actually to jumping.
It's like you have to have like a 10 feet head start.
Yeah. From a standstill, I think you can only jump your strength modifier. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna try it. I want to take a few steps back and run, and try and jump.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, you're not gonna make it.
You're not gonna make it.
Make an athletics
I
check.
can Assassin's Creed it and like grab the side and hoist myself up.
Well, I'm
Make
saying you
that-
might make it even maybe halfway.
Make an athletics check.
Okay. -1. Okay.
How did your athletics get down?
11.
No. So you run, and you expected to make it the whole way.
Yeah.
Definitely don't, and you just run and like splat right about here on the ground.
Oh man.
Yeah. You take 5 points of damage.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I have a spell that makes me jump farther.
Learning
Oh.
characters. Okay, so you splat here on the ground.
Right there.
I assume you guys are all still with the cart. Anyone doing anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So, and you guys all heard, your passes were all high enough. You heard that tile break.
Oh.
And,
Do we also hear our?
so yeah, you heard like, and then like silence, and then just, and you can kind of see around the corner. He's like down, laying prone here.
I'm
And
sorry. How much damage did I take?
He tried to like
5.
Okay.
he tried to kind of like Superman it and just completely ate it. So,
I go over. Hey boy, are you okay?
There was a target on the other roof, and they shot at me and made me slip. They hopped off the roof the other direction and ran away.
make a deception check. You know, like one of those.
I don't succeed. I don't succeed.
Okay. Yeah, even the storm rats are like, all
5.
right, man. All right, you want to play? That's okay.
Can I look at the roof where the tile? I guess I heard the tile, or where he was jumping to see
Yes.
if there's any movement.
Make a perception check just for like checking the roof line.
Okay.
Jump. Number of feet equal to
22.
You see right here, right there, a cat-like figure kind of crouched on the roof just watching you guys.
Like a crouching tiger.
One could say, yeah.
I like turn towards the group and go, psst, and I kind of point them in that area.
He's like on the edge of the roof, and like it's like he's kind of letting himself be seen. So
That's not good.
Hey boys, I think we have maybe some guests.
so he's gonna jump down and kind of he's gonna like show Prowler how it's done, and kind of jump here, down, and just kind of walking up to you guys as well.
So graceful.
What are you guys carrying?
Can I use a spell?
Right now,
Yeah.
are you trying to do it stealthily?
No.
Then roll initiative.
Oh. Where are you gonna cast?
Oh.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it stealthily. I can't like give you a surprise round.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming it's an attack spell.
Oh, it's not, but that's all good.
If you're not doing it stealthily, like he's gonna take you doing an attack like as a threat or doing a
Oh,
spell as a threat.
I can do it stealthily actually. Can I do it stealthily?
Yeah, like you can roll sleight of hand. Like if you're
So
in the
I have this thing called
see what you're doing.
I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to do subtle spell. It means I basically just have,
Okay.
and I'm
Nice.
gonna turn into a tabaxi.
Okay.
And like looks like black tabaxi, whatever. And I would say, "Oh, it's about time you showed up." And like expecting a fight.
He looks at you and is like he saw you not as a tabaxi and then now as a tabaxi.
And nothing happened.
So he's a little confused as to like he kind of sees through that you're not a tabaxi.
And then, well, can I try to deceive him?
Say that again?
Can I like try to trick him? That's the goal here.
How
Maybe he was a tabaxi that disguised himself as a teenage
Yeah.
girl.
Like it would look like I was using disguise self if it just dropped.
Oh, so like you were disguised as a teenage girl and then
Yeah.
into a
Yeah. Like a
tabaxi?
reverse disguise.
He reverted his form.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, baby.
I love the ingenuity.
So he can see everyone.
Oh, we're all just like standing right on top of the cart. We're not like some people are not trailing behind, like, watching
20.
our backs.
12
I'm
plus 8.
assuming, like, since no one said anything, you guys are traveling with the cart.
Yeah. I am.
I started looking around
Okay.
just to make sure you're not.
What'd you say you got, Noah?
20. 12 plus 8.
Elva. Okay.
And then I'm like, I tried to get him to tell us what's in the box, but they wouldn't answer or whatever.
Yeah. So he's convinced you're a tabaxi, but he doesn't recognize you.
Yeah, that's cool.
So he's a little like, okay. And he'll. Is anyone else doing anything?
I'm gonna make sure we're not being ambushed from behind. I'm around.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Okay. So you're probably about there. Okay.
I'll just. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
I turn, I guess as a human traveling with these rat men, I turn towards the new black tabaxi. It's like, who the heck are you?
No, you guys would know I can do this stuff because we've been training.
But we're
right?
we're playing
Or-
along.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
It says.
This routine is swindle your grandma. That's what we named it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since I never got one from you, this is your guy here.
It's gonna be funny.
Okay. And then who have I not put on the board yet?
Jinx.
You guys know that I can do this.
Yeah, I was like,
No, I can do this.
Says in front of the cat man.
I think you're here, John, or you're here.
Yeah,
John.
right there.
Okay. So he's gonna kind of approach again. It's like eyeing the cat in the back, like, we go to high school together? Like he's trying to figure out who you are. It's just like, look, you look new. You all look new. You can say whatever you want. Say I took it from you. Just let's handle this easily. Give me the box. And the storm rats are kind of like, they're like, all right, we paid you for this. Like, you're up.
and
What do you guys want to do? He's not. He's armed with a longbow and a short sword, but he's not attack. He doesn't have it out yet aggressively.
Can I walk face to face with him? Be like right in front of him.
You want to
Like
get?
I begin to walk forward. What does he do?
He's gonna pull out his short sword. We'll say you get to like here, and he's gonna pull out his short sword.
I act like I'm like judging, like cross my arms and start like watching him. Like, better handle this right. You know, like come on.
I throw 2 daggers at him.
Adam, okay. Are you trying to do it stealthily?
What?
Are you trying to do it like stealthily?
That's the only way I get my advantage.
I'll make you do sleight of hand because he's trying to talk to Prowler at the same time. So I'll let you try and do sleight of hand here.
Okay.
Can I try and help him?
The fact that he gets sleight of hand is you helping him.
Oh, dang.
Because like if you weren't talking to him, he would have just been watching all of you. But because he's engaged with you, he gets to try sleight of hand.
I was just gonna give him the opportunity to live. He chose death.
He
One.
chose death.
Yeah, it was like 16, and then it just dropped to 1.
So you like pull your daggers out, but they like hitch in the sheath, and it's like kind of stuck there, and he's pretty well aware. So everyone roll initiative.
Oh dang.
Hey, that's
Oh,
I wanted to give it to you.
Oh yes, initiative. My
I
initiative
really
is
wanted to get
so
point
bad.
blank so I could
Oh yeah,
cut him
baby.
up.
22.
Oh goodness.
I have not figured out how to do initiative in roll 20 yet, so.
Guys, I gotta get a better dice roller. Mine is.
Oh, you need
Maybe-
a turn
I'll
order.
just use it- What?
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out.
Mm,
Plus 1. So
quickly.
that's 6 for me.
Got an 11.
15.
Okay. Dex.
Yeah.
And Pips.
I got 6.
Okay, let me just get these real quick. What's yours? Okay, that's pretty good.
Oh, this is so great from a player's perspective.
You have so much less to do now.
It's like I don't know what's gonna happen next.
I know. It's like, oh, crap, I haven't rolled all these dice yet. I should.
This dude could come from here, or like more dude come from here.
So, at the top of the round, this guy comes around the corner, and he is going to take. Let's see, what's your range here, buddy? Let's see. He's going to go and make a deception check, Noah, to try and trick this Tabaxi into thinking you're also on his side.
13.
Yeah, no. He is going to take a shot at you with his crossbow. This is so confusing as a DM. Like, so many characters. Oof, that's probably not going to hit. Does an 8 hit?
Nope.
Okay, so he takes a shot at you with the crossbow, and it just twangs into the side of the cart. The storm rats, they're hiding. They're hiding in front of the cart, and they're gonna let you guys do. They're not gonna get involved. And let's see, 3120. Another one is gonna come out here. And how close can I get? Sorry, this is like a whole new world thing.
You're good, man. Take your time. Take your time.
Did I notice any of these people? No way.
All of our passive perception are dog doo-doo, so I doubt it.
Passive for Ina, no one said they wanted to keep an eye out for anything, so these guys pretty much got a free pass.
Oh, I
You did, but they were all behind us. They weren't in front of us.
Yeah. Maybe I didn't hear it then, but if I didn't, sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
And then
I
here,
imagine no one could be on this building because I was on it.
yeah. this guy's going to come up on the roof here, and both of these guys are going to take shots at Prowler.
Dang, they rolled high.
So that first one,
I think he rolled them as a group, not individually.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, makes it easier.
That first one is another 8. Cool.
Nope.
Wow, and that's a natural 1.
Nope.
That guy's crossbow on the roof here just explodes into splinters.
The like string breaks.
Yeah, it's not great. We'll have him take a point of damage. Okay,
Yeah, ones mean something with weapons. That's good. to
then
know.
it's going to be Jix.
Okay. I am going to cast Vicious Mockery at the Liger in front of the cart.
Okay.
What's your insult?
Those teeth of yours aren't even sharp.
Okay, what's he need to make?
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw, and it needs to be a hold on, it's right here.
I'll just tell you what it is.
Spell
That way it gives me the
save.
illusion of chance. It's a 4, anyways.
Okay, well he needed a 14. It's a so he takes 1d4 damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Do I add my spell attack bonus?
To hit
That's
it, not to
I
damage.
think. Yeah, not for damage. You don't get
Damage is
add
just the
anything.
dice what it says.
Oh really? Okay. So it is
You'll usually add your modifier to it if it tells you to.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, pretty sure it just does like a D4 or something.
Okay, it's 3 damage and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Disadvantage on next attack. Okay.
And then I am going to look over at I don't even know what you are, the stone skin man. And use my bonus action to give him bardic inspiration.
Oh.
Do you want me to make you describe how you inspire? Or you just want to roll with it?
I will say it in a poem.
Ooh.
I love poems.
Even though you fall, you still need to answer the call.
He's moved. Somehow it speaks to his stone body, and he's moved.
Sweet.
I like it.
So that's a D6.
Yeah, D6.
Okay, yeah. So you get a D6 Prowler. Okay.
6. Okay.
At the end of your turn.
That is the hold on. I'm between people. Yeah, I'm fine. I'll say where I am.
Okay. Next up is Elva.
I pull out this little piece of copper wire, and I point at the tabaxi that shot at me, and I say, like, "You fool! Don't you know a commanding, like, whatever? Yeah, commanding officer. When you see one, stand down." You may respond to this message.
Make a deflection check again.
Like, yeah. 17 plus 8.
Yeah, man.
Plus 8.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, you just barely beat him. Okay. He's kind of not sure. Like, the problem is they don't recognize you.
Yeah, that's fine.
But he
They don't
definitely
know.
believes, like, you might be... He believes you're a tabaxi, and he believes you're his commanding officer, but he's, like, kind of confused on why he doesn't recognize you or he's never heard of you before. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. I would like to move a little closer to the cart. But I think I'm pretty much on it already. So.
That's about as close as you can get.
Yo, you're supposed to be the meat shield.
And then I'm good.
Okay. Next after that is this guy's go. What do I want to have him do?
Cower in fear.
He could do that. He's gonna move up here and make 2 melee attacks. Wow, I'm rolling really low. That's an 8.
Nope.
13.
No.
Wow. So he whiffs both times. Just he's hitting you, but it's just like glancing off your armor. Not even.
Oh. I was gonna say I'm just standing still with my hand on my hilt and I'm just moving, just out of the way.
Yeah, it's almost like the Matrix move where you just like the hips are locked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that ends his turn, sadly. Next, let's see. After him is going to be Prowler.
I'm just gonna look at him in the eye and say, I'll show you what you meant to do. And so, first thing I do, bonus action, I cast Zephyr Strike on myself. What that does
Yeah, what do?
is
Really fast.
it does actually. I move very fast on my first turn. I increase my movement speed by 40 on my first turn. So Zephyr Strike, it's concentration up to a minute, and until it ends, I don't provoke opportunity attacks. And one time before the spell ends, I give myself advantage on a weapon attack.
Okay.
If it hits, I do an extra D8 of 4th damage. And my walking speed is increased by 30 feet until the end of the round.
So you have 60 feet movement speed, you don't take opportunity of attacks, and you do an extra D8.
Yeah,
Okay.
one time.
One time, yeah.
Yeah, one D8. And then I'm also have Dread Ambusher, so on my first turn of combat, I get an extra 10 feet, so I can move 70 feet right now.
Okay.
So first, I take my scimitar out and shield, and I do 2 attacks on the guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
And the first one, I'll just do the advantage thing.
Okay.
So I'll roll twice and do it. Okay. I'll take the 19.
That hit.
19 plus 6, 25. Yep. Okay. And I do 1d6 plus 4 plus 1d8. Six and 6. 12 plus 4. 16 points of damage.
16?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
And then
You cut that guy in half.
Oh.
He was definitely not ready for that, and you just run him through the middle.
This what I do?
I rolled a
oh,
really
actually, it's
low
technically
guys.
it's technically more than that. It's technically but he's dead. Technically 18. And then I'll just move after I like kick him off my sword.
Yep.
I'll run up to the next one here,
Okay.
and I'll swing at him.
All right. Roll your attack.
Mm-hmm.
So the white liger is dead.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yeah, I don't know how to do the X thing, but he's dead.
Oh.
Total of I'm not good at math. 9 plus 6 is 50? Maybe?
15 points of damage.
Oh no, 15 to hit him.
Oh. That hits.
Yeah.
And as part of Dread Ambusher, as I get to take an extra attack on my attack action, and if that attack hits, it does another D8. Wait, I don't understand this part. It says if the attack hits, the target takes an extra 1d8 damage of the weapon's damage type.
Yeah, so
So
it's
it's
fine.
piercing. Like, if
Oh,
It takes an extra piercing. Takes 8 points of piercing.
okay, I understand. I thought it was saying that it takes another damage die. So
Dude, you gotta nerf this guy, man.
I do.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. D6 plus another D8. That's 9 plus 4, so 13 points of damage.
Okay.
That's it. I'm good.
Okay. Last is Pips.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm frustrated. I don't think he's rage worthy yet, but
Rage worthy yet.
can I want to get like right there or something.
Okay.
Get to where I can hit the guy on the roof. Okay.
Whoa,
Okay,
whoa, whoa,
so-
whoa, whoa.
What's your range?
30 feet walking.
So you can get to here.
Wait, what? You mean like?
Whoa, holy cow. Why is my map freaking out? Sorry.
That's fine.
You can get right there. There. No, there.
I don't need to get too far. I just need to.
I have a quick thing real quick. I forgot. You technically took 15 points of damage because I get to add +2 because I have the dueling ranger fighting style.
Alright, well that guy's dead too then.
Oh man.
Sorry, I forgot.
Whatever
New
reason
character.
like when I try and move a
Where'd my guy
token,
go?
like moves me it's like the map moves itself.
I had that problem too. You have to like. There's a certain thing where you select just tokens. I don't remember how to do it.
I mean, what layer am I on? I'm on the right layer, but it like goes nuts. So let me try and do this the other way. This is not going to work out well. Things are not looking good for the home team. Like I can't like move anything without the map just going berserk.
Are the map and the tokens on the same layer?
No.
Don't get on the GM layer.
Yeah, I'm on my token layer. Yeah, I'm on objects and tokens, but the problem is when I pick the token, it tries to center the token on my map.
What? That's weird.
Yeah,
Is that like a setting thing where you have tokens snap to center or something?
it just like happened out of nowhere. Like,
Well, we can use the theater of the mind.
all right, apparently it worked itself out. Getting escape 5 times in a row fixed the problem. Okay, so you can get to there and go ahead and make your attack. So that guy's dead.
Yeah.
That guy's dead. I need to figure out how to put X's on characters. I guess I just need an X token.
No, you can just right click and click the death thing. It's like that third bullet right underneath, I think.
So when I click up, I get. It's like delete, copy.
Oh, sorry, not right click, just like left click. It should like bring out all these things around it, maybe.
Yeah, I've got like a gear, 3 dots,
Oh my goodness.
but it's not showing me anything.
Oh, never mind.
What
Oh,
happens
the-
if you click the 3 dots?
Oh, it didn't.
There
it
you go.
didn't do it.
Hey, he
Where-
died with love in his heart.
In your heart.
He ended up respecting me. At the end.
How do you do the roll?
Man, I was afraid I was gonna kill you guys with this, but apparently not.
When I was
Oh, okay.
putting all the stuff together finally, I was like, oh, I could do a lot on one turn.
Okay, I got a non-natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay,
Roll damage.
dagger, and I think it's. I get. This is gonna be in parts, but I get the 2d6 because. The growlers.
Yeah.
Still get the 2d6. You're last in initiative. You still get the 2d6.
It's
No,
anytime that he
I
has
get it
advantage
because
on an attack.
Oh yeah, on a,
Somebody else. It's sneak attack because somebody else is there.
yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure how you were getting it, but yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So remind me with sneak attack, he doesn't have to be like flanking him. He just has to be within 5 feet of him.
Someone else has to, yeah.
An ally has to be like in combat with them.
Yeah.
Basically, it makes the target harder to hit.
Yeah,
Total-
I was just trying to understand the mechanics so I know how to like not kill all my characters first round next time.
Yeah.
And he has to have advantage on the attack to get sneak attack.
To get sneak attack, yeah. I was just curious if advantage came from flanking or just being within 5 feet.
No, he just gets it because an ally's on him.
Yeah. Yeah. So total, that's 13 damage with my modifier. For the
Okay.
first hit. Forgot how to do the roll. Type in the roll. But
Like using the calculator.
oh no, I see it now.
I think
Yeah.
you do like 2d6
roll.
and then plus the number.
Yeah.
That's your modifier. But okay, so 13 damage on that one.
And then offhand, I'm gonna roll a plus 2. Do you add your not your proficiency bonus, but your ability modifier?
If it's a weapon, yeah. If it's a weapon
attack.
you're proficient with, you add your proficiency bonus and your ability score modifier.
No,
So
this is offhand though.
Yeah, you add it to hit, but you don't add the ability modifier to damage. You just
Yeah.
do 1d4 with the dagger.
Oh, wait, what? No, you just
For
don't get your
offhand strike,
proficiency,
right?
I thought you just don't get your proficiency for the attack roll.
No, it's related to damage. Your ability to hit something stays the same, but you can't hit them as hard the next turn. The
Yeah.
offhand strike.
That's how I understood it.
Oh.
I can
All
look
right.
up here in a second.
Another 20 to hit.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's
It's
dead.
the only number I know how to roll.
Just wasted these guys.
Wait, there's still one left, right?
Although I've rolled 3 damage. That's him.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn.
Plus your dex.
Yes, that's it.
He had 1 hit point left, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that guy's gone. And that guy's gone, and that guy's gone.
Dude, this
So,
dude at the top right has no idea that his entire
Yeah,
group just got
I'm like,
slaughtered.
I'm gonna do a perception to see if he's like any clue of what's going on here. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say like he knew there was combat, but he's not aware that 3 people just got eliminated. So he is gonna take 2 attacks at our friend down here. I have not rolled above a 6 for an attack roll yet, so there we go. Where's your attack to hit? Does a 20 hit?
Me?
Yes.
20 hits.
Yay. 7 points of damage. Second attack
Dang.
does that's 21.
Hits.
He's gonna divine smite. No, I'm just kidding.
Can you divine smite on a range attack?
No.
Dude, that'd be sick.
This would be
5
amazing.
points of damage.
How much? 5?
5.
7 and a 5, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You just send in a nuke.
And I'm gonna say, let's see. So that's 15. That's 20 feet. I'm gonna say he's gonna move up here, and like look around the corner, and then see what's going on, and he's going to start running back. So it'll be his movement speed will be basically he comes up here, sees the world of hurt, and gets to about here, trying to run away.
Okay.
That makes sense. Okay.
So, how far away is he? Okay.
So that was the top. So then it's Jix.
Great. I am going to, like, fall to my knees after he shot that crossbolt at me. I'm gonna just act really, really hurt, and I was like, "Please come back!" And I'm gonna cast suggestion on him.
Okay. Dang. What's he need to make?
Ooh. Let's see.
It's like charisma?
It would be a charisma, I think. You suggest a course of activity. Wisdom saving throw.
That's right, because it's to control.
Wisdom. Okay, that's a 9.
So on a fail, he pursues the course of action you described to the best of his ability.
Okay. So on his turn, he will use his movement speed to move towards you.
And then I am going to just pretend death. Just
Roll for performance.
yeah, this is gonna fake all my people out too, right?
I'm gonna roll insight, and whatever he thinks happens.
Let's see. 18.
Okay.
I know.
What?
So yeah, if you guys want to roll insight, you can. Otherwise, you're gonna think this guy actually died.
Okay.
I have a 20 total.
He rolled 18. His perception, he's still gonna follow, but he knows you're like acting in this weird way. Like
I don't.
you're not dead, but he's like, well, I guess I gotta check on this guy anyways. So
I had to finish out the scene. I couldn't just leave myself.
This play is Alone on the Prairie. That's what it's called.
is that the end of your turn, Jix?
That is the end of Jix's turn.
Okay, those guys are dead. So then it's going to be Elva.
Elva turns towards the tabaxi and takes a couple steps closer and is like furious, like, what are you guys doing? You guys are ruining it. Just like super mad. And then casts Scorching Ray and tries to shoot him 3 times with 3 different rays of fire. So I roll 3 different attacks.
So roll your attacks.
Doesn't that break suggestion?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah, it does.
Well, I mean, he'll probably be dead.
4 plus 6, 10 from the first one, probably misses.
Yeah, 10 misses.
19, 25,
That hits.
and 9 plus 15.
That hits. So the last 2 hit.
So I roll 66.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
He's
for
like-
each thing?
Just
Yeah.
for total.
Altogether. So it's 3d6. What is it?
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
raised 3D.
12 plus 24 damage, 22 damage total.
22, yeah.
Jesus.
I'm going to double check Scorching Ray because that sounds a little busted. But yeah, that guy is lit up.
Wait. It's only 2d6 fire damage. It's only 2d6.
That's what I thought. I was like,
I'll reroll it.
6 is a lot.
10 plus only 14 then.
Okay.
I missed one.
He's pretty well burned. But he's barely hanging on.
Yeah,
And
you
that's-
did 46 total, right? Because you hit with 2 rays.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I did 12.
Okay.
No, 14. Sorry. And that's my turn.
Yep. Okay. Then next is Prowler, and then Pips is after.
Did I see that guy over there at any point?
No, but you do see.
Oh, I saw 3 rays of fire get shot down
He's
the alley,
just
didn't I?
shooting into the corner.
Yeah, you were approaching the leader when this all happened.
Yeah. So, seeing that the fire got shot that direction, I'm gonna assume that's where someone is. So, I'd like to climb the roof.
Okay, so 10 feet to get up.
Okay.
Do you still have 70 feet of movement?
No, it's just my first turn. Sadly.
I mean, this is like a steep corner, so like you're gonna have to get probably to here or here to actually be able to see the tabaxi there.
Where can so I use 10 feet of my movement, so I have 20 left.
Yeah.
I'll just use my action to dash all the way across, and I want to get back on the corner of the. Like, I want to basically want to run across and get to the other side of the building.
Like there?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're there and you see this like well cooked tabaxi that's probably just gonna. Does Scorching Ray set him on fire, Noah?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
3 rays of fire.
So you
It says
see a pretty
fire,
well-lit
so
tabaxi that probably wishes he was on fire.
I want to continue the rest of my movement off the building. I'm gonna go to this square here, at the corner, so that way if he runs past me, I get to hit him either way.
So that was 10 plus 30, and then plus
30 again.
Yeah,
So 10,
60,
and
so
20
30
to here.
down, and then 10 over. Yeah, you're pretty much at the end of your movement.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I want to do.
Okay. Okay. And then Pips. My boy Pips.
Alright. I'm gonna run around and I guess I hear all the fires.
Yeah, you
Oh,
saw
but-
3 scorching rays shoot down the hallway here. Or the
And I
alleyway
had
here.
seen
So.
it there.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and make
I'm
your
just gonna
This guy's looking he's pretty bad.
okay. Well I'm good taking out my scimitar. I think I can only take out one at a time or something like that. So I don't know. So I have one scimitar out at the very least.
And we can say while you were running, you took your scimitars out.
Okay. This is first attack with proficiency. Ooh, that does not hit.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's a 6.
Yeah, okay. So
Okay.
when it's flailing of being on fire, you miss. Like,
Okay.
you don't want to catch on fire, so you're kind of not really committed to the attack.
All right, but I'm gonna go in with the second one, and yeah, I roll. I guess I roll this with proficiency. Okay, that's the 16.
16?
Yeah, for this.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Goodness. I will have my no one's there, so it's gonna be. Oh, it's just 1d6, right? Because
yeah,
It's
plus
off,
your dexterity or whatever.
or plus strength. That's 7.
7? All right.
This is the
You
offhand.
you cut that cat down as well.
Wait, how does that? Okay.
Scimitar is finesse, so if you stab him with a scimitar, you add your
Well,
bonus to it.
No, it's the finesses. You can use strength or dexterity.
Yeah.
Strength's higher.
That's
for me.
correct. That's right. Mobby.
I rolled really low stats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, strength is my highest, and I have +2 in it.
The race that I picked gives you a lot of abilities for improvements. That's why my character is very good. I also rolled pretty high.
So, well, you guys don't see anyone else around. So we'll exit initiative. I assume everyone gathers back around the cart.
Yeah, I'll walk up. I kind of want to go back to the leader's body and see if there was like any notes or missives. See.
Make an investigation check.
Those who failed their insight not going to come and check on me.
Yeah. Oh, I failed it.
passed.
So I'll
Yeah, I
come.
passed. I know your life.
I'll come check on you.
Yeah.
Like, this Tabaxi's like trying to help the. Are you a rat person or a human?
Right now, I'm a human.
Yeah.
Go
I'm trying
make a
to
medicine
like,
check.
help you up, but he's alive, right?
Ed, make a medicine check.
25.
11. I'm pretty sure it's just 11.
Let's see. So Prowler, you don't find anything on him. You get the sense,
Darn.
yeah, he didn't need any directions or any notes or anything like that. Let's see, Elva with an 11. Doesn't look dead. Definitely
I'm really confused.
not. That
You
shit-
see his chest just rising and falling, kind of,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
You're like, dead people should like, be dead, and this person's like still warm. So,
If he's looking at my wound, I would like to cast
Yo.
a minor illusion of a kind of like an alien worm coming out of my chest.
But it's
make a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, baby.
Are you a wizard, John?
And
16.
Elva, make a perception check.
Am I a what?
this is gonna be
Are you a
close.
wizard?
I'm a bard. I gave you inspiration.
Perception?
Yeah, I realize that now.
14.
Yeah, you don't see him cast the spell, and suddenly this like weird alien worm
I
sprouts.
pull out
Yeah.
a dagger and get ready to.
I was like, wait.
Can I finish up what I'm doing and look over and see Chick's doing this and go, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah.
Sure.
Trying to kill.
Cool.
So you guys kind of do that. The two storm rats that are by the cart kind of eye the leader's body, and they like kind of eye you guys like, you sure you guys should have been doing that? You get the sense from them like, you guys just killed some members of the Shadow's Paw.
I mean, no one knows we did that because they're all dead.
We're like right next to the water, right?
Yep.
Let's go
Yeah, we'll just
throw them in
toss
the
those bodies in
water.
the water.
Okay. So you toss the bodies in the water.
They have nothing on them though. There's no
Regular
loot.
weapons.
Are there cinder blocks we can tie them to?
Can we tie
Yeah.
them together so they weigh more so they sink to the bottom?
I don't think it works that way.
Have any rope?
I have a Dungeoneer's pack that has rope in it.
I mean, weight doesn't change by tying things together, but you can try.
What? I mean, if you have 4 people that weigh 120 pounds, collectively they
But
weigh
it's
a
still
certain
gonna
amount of
be
weight.
buoyant. It's like
It doesn't change the buoyancy, is what we're saying.
4 times 120 is still 480.
So we need to.
Are
I'll
we
look
gonna ransom
for a.
You guys get the idea from what the storm rats are saying. Like, they were sent to get the cargo from you, and if they don't turn up, like they don't come back in the syndicate, like obviously something went wrong.
Yeah.
I mean,
But do they know that we were hired to help them? Like,
Just
does the
Shadow Paw
Shadow
know
Paws
hired?
know that the Fierce End was hired to help them? Because if they just die, they can just think the rat people killed them.
you don't know. You don't know that.
That's what Prowler thinks.
So if you guys want to dispose of the bodies,
Wait.
put them together like a set of balloons, totally welcome to.
We have good rating with the rat people.
Yeah, you get a +2 with the storms the storm's end.
the storm's rat.
Storm.
Storm rats.
We just blame it on them.
Okay.
I turn towards the Ratman. I'm like,
I mean, you
why
guys
would-
know the storm rats don't really resort to violence unless absolutely necessary. So, like,
excuse me, rat people, Mr.
Yeah.
Ratman. Why do you know why they would want what you have?
he looks back to the cargo. He's like, look, I don't even know what's in it, man. Let's just get this done. Let's get out of here.
Wait, hold up. I understood that the cat people were coming to take because we were delivering it to them. Is that correct? Or
The storm rats are taking the cargo from the docks to their warehouse. The cats
okay.
attempted to intercept the cargo, and you killed them all.
Okay, for a second I thought that we were supposed to actually deliver it to.
The shadow paws.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
Trying
their
to say, like, you were part of the group. I was like, dude, they
Okay.
saw you change, and they don't recognize. Like, that makes sense now.
all right, we're good.
So,
Yeah.
if you guys don't want to do anything else, they're gonna keep moving the cart up the road.
Yeah, we just dispose of the bodies.
Okay, and one of them is like slowly burning away still. So,
When
I
it
toss
gets
that one in the
thrown
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I take one of the crossbows?
anything? Does anyone want to do anything while the cart's moving? Anything you want to do while it moves?
I'll hop back on the roof this time.
Which one?
What cart? Do I know what route the cart's taking? Is it going this way and then up?
You're pretty sure it's gonna hit this corner and then it's gonna go up here.
Okay, I'll
I
hop up on this build, this one, the one my crush is on.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will look for more Catman.
Look for more Catman. Okay. Do you want to be at one of the corners to look in the alley, or you stay in the middle of the roof?
I'm gonna look at I wanna go to the corner so I can get this cross section.
Okay. Make a perception check.
So good at these. Oh, I was. Oh, -1. 16.
Where is my stat at here? This book's helpful, but then it's like not when you're trying to find.
Oh
something.
wait, no, it's a foot.
uh
Okay. That's
Okay. You got a 12. Okay, so you don't see any cats.
I got a 16, not 12.
See two other rats in the alleyway, but you don't see any cats.
I want to look so
Okay.
bad. I just want to peek.
Okay.
Do it.
The cart's gonna move forward, and it's
Oh, you
gonna,
want to look inside the cart? You mean?
do you want to take a peek inside the cart?
Mm,
I mean, it's like a crate that's like nailed together. Like you're not.
oh,
gonna, like,
okay.
Lame.
It's not like in a bag. I mean, this thing came off a boat. Like it's not like loose.
Wait,
Didn't know if it was like tarped over.
There's a tarp over it, but it's in a crate. Like you can see a clear outline of a box.
I mean, sometimes they have like labels written on them. Like this is a chalice.
If you
It's a
want to look, you
refrigerator.
can. I mean, this is a pretty big wagon, so this is a big crate. This isn't like,
Oh, it takes up like a big.
yeah. So this
Oh.
wagon's 2x2, so this crate's like 5 feet long, and
Oh.
probably 3 feet wide. Like it's a big box.
Okay,
I thought we were protecting this.
we are, but we're just nosy.
We
But-
don't want to steal it, you know.
Some people want to die tonight, apparently.
The rat man, they didn't do anything. We could kill them just as easy.
All right, cart's gonna move down the road unless anyone wants to do anything.
I pick up my daggers and maybe a crossbow if there's one lying around.
Yeah, there would be a crossbow, but you know you could also get one back at the syndicate if you really wanted one.
We'll never know.
Someone just left. All right. I assume you guys are moving up. Our changelings hiding in the back.
Yep. I'll sit on the cart if they allow me.
Yeah. I'll always try to stay like 20 feet ahead of the cart.
You want to stay 20 feet ahead? Okay.
Yeah.
So when the cart rounds the corner, Prowler, the two rats that you saw in the hallway perk up. and these are rat men as well.
Okay, I was gonna say like rats as in like the small little
Yeah,
things or the men.
So the cart's the width of the alleyway here. Who wants to go in front of the cart? Because it's going to go in the alleyway here, and you won't be able to get around it.
Not me.
I'll go in front of it.
Well,
Actually, yeah, I'll go in front.
And you could climb over the cart like in combat. That's totally understandable. But
yeah, I'll get in front. Why not?
okay. Cart moves in. Changeling boy hides in the back. As it comes down, you guys get to the corner here, and where are you? These two guys that Prowler saw come out and block the way from you.
No warning?
Well, the Prowler saw him, but I guess never wanted to do anything.
Wait, I'm confused. Aren't we helping the rat man?
These are the storm. Okay, that is a misnomer. Not every,
Yeah, I just assumed they were like the people receiving the thing.
Yeah, not every rat is a storm rat. I should have clarified.
Oh, would Prowler have known that?
Oh,
Sorry, I should have. I assumed too many things. Would that have changed what you did when they started moving?
Yes.
Okay,
I would have informed them.
I will go back to that point when the rat men perk up when they hear the cart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why not? I'll jump down, cast Sever Strike on myself, and attack them both.
Okay, so like right there, or you want to be here?
I gotta be melee with them. Yeah, right there's good.
Okay, go ahead and roll initiative then.
Yep.
everybody?
Yes.
Can I, as I jump down, I'm saying, Ratman.
Sure.
14.
Okay.
13.
Peeking over the cart. Are those friends of yours?
Hey, we found some more rat people.
Okay. 11.
24.
Oh, holy crap.
This is what it's like to have initiative numbers.
Pips, did you say 11?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Starting to think this isn't worth it.
Prowler, you are up first.
Okay. Do I need to cast Sever Strike on myself now, or did I do it before?
I'll say you could have done it as you were jumping down, but you jumping in front of them definitely.
Okay, I just need to know if I use my bonus action to do it.
I'm in the back all by myself.
You're a caster. That's what you do.
Yeah,
have
but
a feeling
I
it's
can't.
not gonna matter either way, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I'll swing at the one that's right in front of me.
Okay, roll for an attack.
Yeah, and I'll make this attack the one where I burn to get advantage for the extra damage.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a good thing. That
Just
was
like a
2.
flaming man.
13 plus.
Burning Man.
Yeah, 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. So
He
it's
like
6 plus
turns
8.
away from the camera and the cart explodes, just like that scene.
So that's 10 plus 4 is 14 plus 2, 16.
16? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That rat gets cut in half.
And I use my Dread Ambusher to hit the other one.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds fine.
You can also just give them more hit points so they take more hits.
Note to self: more rat men.
Yeah, 13 plus 6, 19 to hit again.
Roll damage.
Yep, and I do the same d6 plus d8 because of Dread Ambusher.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, that's only 8. It's only a total of 10 that time.
Only 10. All right. That
Still
guy
dead.
been pretty beat up and fairly surprised.
And for the rest of my 1,000 movement, I'm just gonna move behind it.
Is our sorcerer still in cat form?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, no.
Wait.
Okay.
No.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
This is so dumb.
I can only do that one more time.
Okay, next up is Jix all by himself.
Oh, sweet. I am going to stand on the cart to get a
Yep.
better shot to release a crossbow bolt.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Okay. How does that work? It's
So the attack roll is going to be a D20.
plus.
It should be your spell attack bonus.
No, it's a crossbow.
Oh, crossbow.
So you
Then
add dex, and if you're proficient with it, you
Okay.
add your.
you're doing a
plus
spell.
two.
Yeah.
So 11, 13.
Ooh, just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, baby.
Spit at you.
Do I add dexterity as well?
Yep.
Okay, but not proficiency.
Correct. Yep.
5 damage.
5. You hit him straight in the chest, and he just falls back into Prowler's open arms. Probably back onto Prowler's weapons. To be honest.
I just shish kebab him.
No. I bring it up and go.
Okay. Those guys were just some storm rats that were hanging out, or not storm rats, dude. Those guys,
Oh shoot.
Oh shit! Wait, I mean,
yeah,
They
no.
were your men.
So those guys were just some fury. They were some low hearts just hanging out and happened to hear the fight.
low
And
hearts.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, the cat person killed the low heart.
they were.
That's.
Did I
oh
get
my
a?
God. Yes.
I'm gonna, I think I have claws, probably, and so I'm gonna like put scratch marks on their faces.
So you put some scratch marks around the crossbow bolt sticking out of one.
And pluck it out.
Yeah, we'll pull it out, and then like it's not the greatest frame job ever, but
But
yeah,
hold on. Why don't we take the Ratman bodies and go put them like right next to the water, and have like one Catman there with like a dagger in both of them, so it makes it look like right before he died, fell in the water. Kill the two.
The storm rats are just gonna kind of like look at each other and just shrug. And you guys are planning on how to move the bodies around. Are just gonna move the cart through and
I
give a lot of thanks and move on with their lives.
yeah, I scratch him up, and then I tell our I forgot his name, Jordan's buddy
Prowler.
to Prowler to go frame. We'll take
Oh
care of
wait,
it.
I actually have a disguise kit. Can I try to disguise them to make it look like they were attacked by cats?
That's
I will
real.
let you. I will let one of you roll at advantage for fun.
Yeah, because I
You
also
roll, Jordan.
have proficiency.
Combat's over.
I don't know how to use a disguise kit. I don't know what I add to it.
Yeah, I think he.
I think it just
He'll make you roll
Yeah,
whatever, like a
just don't
performance
roll.
check.
Yeah,
This
I know
guy
how it works.
like lockpicks. It just gives you a bonus to doing something, right?
Yeah, it's usually like a dexterity to see how well he does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how using any of the tools stuff works, to be honest with you. I've never used anything. I think thieves' tools.
So
is-
if you're proficient in it, then you get to add your proficiency modifier on
Okay.
top
Bonus.
of your
Okay.
dexterity modifier. But if you have expertise in it, then you like double it. But probably
I
not.
don't. No.
I mean, this roll really doesn't matter. Like, it's pretty clear what happened here. So,
But I'm trying to deceive other people.
sure.
Because it would stand to reason that say like a fight broke out and you lost your weapons, you're gonna resort to hitting stuff. And cat people have bad claws.
Yeah.
Mess them up.
Yeah.
Right,
I
but
want to stage
these
a
guys are
fight
like
that looks.
cut with like sword attacks. Like
Yeah, but the Catmen had swords and stuff, so we stage a fight to put amongst the two.
so that's what I'm saying. The disguise kit like isn't going to be a huge part of this.
Okay, just roll
Okay.
something.
I want to do that. Whatever you want me to roll to make it look like they fought. That's what I want to try to do.
So based on you and Noah's description, I'll let one of you roll a performance check at advantage.
No, not me. I help you.
Performance. Oh, this is really good. Almost
Advantage.
a natural 20. 23.
With a natural 20.
No. It's a 19.
Okay.
Did you roll with advantage though?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, roll for 20.
No, the next one was a 2.
Dang.
Okay.
So we did an alright job.
It's
Pretty
fairly obvious these people died. With a 23, your goal was to make it look like they fought each other, like Romeo and Juliet, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they both had weapons, so I guess.
There's one guy with a dagger just in it. He's like
Right.
holding.
But because you threw all of the cats' bodies in the water, and then you got to go drag one of them out. One of them's like laying at the edge of the dock, like sopping wet, and then the other two rat bodies, like it looks like they fought each other, I guess, but why? It's like why was one of them like drowned and then dragged back out of the like? It's a waterlogged body that you dragged back out.
Clearly, he was thrown in the water and was still alive and exacted his revenge.
You guys are pretty sure that's what people are gonna believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
We did a good job on.
There's also like blood stains like up
Yeah.
the street.
There's like blood throughout the streets. Like there's blood streaks going down the street towards the.
But wait, no. That's why we rolled the check to make it look convincing.
Yeah.
How are you gonna do that with a disguise kit?
No, the disguise kit was more to make it look like they scratched themselves. But
It's all good. We'll move past.
So yeah, moving on.
We did a good job.
I'm gonna follow the cart closely.
So the cart's gonna move on, and it's like your part's done. They escorted. They're at their warehouse. You guys are free of responsibility.
tight.
Okay.
So you guys, I guess now that you're done playing dress up with the bodies, is there anything else you want to do now that you're free of your responsibilities?
Jix drops his human form back to his changeling form.
Okay. You look.
I prefer it when you're like this.
Moonlight and torchlight.
Sweet.
Anything else?
Is this like
Get money? Do we need to get any money? We should go to the rat people and affirm our money.
You guys don't collect the money because you're not the organization.
Yeah, they pay the syndicate. We provide the
It's like
service.
direct deposit.
This is like your initiation to like decide whether you're like worth running missions for.
okay?
Alright.
Gotta go back.
As we walk back to wherever we are, I'm gonna just pull out my little dagger flute and just play a little, like, ghastly kind of tune.
Okay, so you're about here playing some weird, creepy tune,
Yeah.
and from about here you hear stop, halt. You guys turn around but don't see anyone there. What do you want to do?
I stop playing.
You stop playing the creepy music.
Where are you?
I'll prepare a firebolt.
I run around the corner and take the high
You're a
ground back.
firebolt.
So before you guys, you're all like, everyone's kind of split and going different ways. You see that small Kanku you saw earlier before come out from around the corner with like a grin on his face.
Oh.
What?
And he kind of has like this, like, if you can imagine how like a Kanku would laugh as like a caw, he starts like laughing.
Oh,
have
ew.
this little circle hop he does,
Yeah.
and you get a feeling that this is the Kenku you saw earlier from the
Yeah.
Syndicate.
Do we know who
Yeah.
this guy is?
Yeah.
Oh crap! I forgot to introduce him, didn't I? That was dumb of me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good.
Yeah, it
little
was.
Kenku.
So I forgot to do that. Sorry. So his name was Whisper, and he's in charge of delivering messages. I thought I had a whole thing for him, but I guess I completely missed it.
Oh, is it because he mimics speech? Is that why he's a messenger?
Yeah. So he mimicked a
That's-
guard. So he's mimicking a guard, and he was like. I guess I never said. So Whisper was told to follow you guys and like keep an eye on you. And now he's like he wanted to prank you to see what you do if you guys thought you got caught. But I
Which
really
is nothing.
that one. So
I ran away.
good joke, Michael.
I ran away.
Yeah.
All right. That is the end of combat. You guys get back to the Syndicate, and Keth is there waiting for you, awaiting a report.
Is it still within an hour?
If I'm like first into
Probably.
the room, I will just like kind of emotionless and just kind of not so much like disregard him, but just kind of walk past and kind of go sit down again and just still very quiet.
Okay. Keth picks up on your edginess.
It's like that thing in Telltale games where it's like you remember that you chose the nothing dialogue.
Yeah, you're just, I mean, it's just very like not like genuinely not showing any kind of emotion as far as how the mission went or whatever.
So he'll say, so how'd it go? And kind of look to someone to give a description of what happened.
Once I walk in, I'll drop the. I'll end my spell and I'll turn back into.
I
Okay.
wanted to say, I think we killed it.
That was funny. The mission was a success.
Any trouble?
Yep.
None that we couldn't handle.
And we did an awesome job framing the the low life and the posh people. Can't remember.
So you
their
did
Yes.
have some trouble.
Oh yeah,
That's
but
what
we
I
listen.
Said.
Trouble. One thing's you have to make certain opportunities into the best that they can be, and that's what we did.
Okay,
We
so
slew two groups of opposing syndicates and made it look like they killed each other.
with the ambush, and he'll kind of make some notes, but he doesn't look terribly surprised, but he'll make some notes of it and move on from that.
Were we not allowed to kill anyone?
He acts surprised, like
We didn't kill any of them.
Groups it looks like we didn't.
kind of like, like he'll kind of eye you like you eye a computer that might need an upgrade because it did something odd.
Wait, my thing kind of cut out. Did you say he said something to me?
So when you said that, he kind of looked odd. He kind of looked odd, like to you, like that's kind of a strange question for you to ask, since you've been part of the syndicate.
Oh, you just seemed displeased.
He was more. He wanted to know kind of what happened and just kind of wanted a report on.
Oh, I thought he was like upset that we killed people.
Oh no!
I was like, I don't
He
get
did
it.
that when you guys say how like you killed like 6 people, he's like, these things happen. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so we kill people and then we framed them. Pretty good, all in a good day's work.
So he'll turn to the Elva, which is like he's curious, but he really doesn't want to talk to you because he's still a little unsure of you. And he's like, "You framed who?"
Well, we ran into Lowheart and then the Shadow paused, and we made it look like they fought. And it was a drowning, and it was crazy. Probably a crazy fight between them.
So
So-
you made it look like there was no cargo delivery,
Mm-hmm.
and they fought each other
Yep. And two rats took on four Tabaxi.
in the Storm Rat Syndicate.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
And if you would let me, I'd like to be in the background where Kath can't see me and but the group can see me, and I'm like reenacting, like changing between Tabaxi and Ratman as they're like pretend slicing each other.
You're doing just where the group can see you, but Keth can't.
Yeah, I'm like the Kath is facing the group and the group is facing me. I'm like behind
Yeah.
Kath.
So it's us three looking at Kath, and Kath's looking at us, and
I mean, you guys are like all standing in front of Keth. So
I first walked past though, remember?
yeah, he went and sat down, so he's not
oh,
with.
I thought you like walked to the side of him. I didn't know you were behind him.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
yeah, he went behind him.
I will allow it. Since I didn't understand. I guess Keth would have been like, "Why are you back here, sitting in the corner?" But anyways, we'll allow it.
Sweet.
You you mimic and play out the event. I guess. What would that be? Do I make you guys all do like a Constitution check to not laugh?
Oh, when it's done,
Yeah.
Prowler just claps.
Yeah. And Keth is like, actually, I'll make him do a insight to see if he knows what's going on. Yeah, he'll turn around and see Jix behind him. Then
I'm like on my knees as a human, like
The dagger is stuck between his arm, like in
Yeah,
his armpit.
he has those like little red streamers you throw out to get blood.
gosh, how would he react to this? It's kind of like that awkward of like the person that's not taking something seriously when this is like Kev's job.
I like as soon as I get caught, I like look over and I like sorry, and I change back to my changeling form and like sit back down and try to be like motionless and quiet.
Well, Kath, eager to move on, we'll turn back to the group and like have to step to the side now so we can like face everyone in the group.
Loves us.
And he's like, "Well, good job. No problems then beyond that."
Nope, the cargo was delivered.
He'll kind of almost like he's shouting out into the hallway, like, "Whisper, they do good," and Whisker will pop in and mimic the guards again, and it's kind of a joke. You see, it's like a joke between him and Kath, and like Kath will like, "You got him with the guard one again," and he'll do Whisper will do his little hop in a circle and laugh thing.
Ugh, I don't like that.
You get that this is like a joke between them.
Have you two known each other long?
Whisper and I, we go back.
Yes. Does Whisper only have one foot?
Seem like you.
Does he only have one butt?
He says hopping around, so in my mind, I think of one leg.
He's got 2 feet. I guess.
Like a bird does? Hops
Yeah,
around?
you're like how birds will like hop.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Is it like in a circle?
Got it.
So Kankus can't say anything that they haven't heard before.
Yeah.
So he
They
has
have no-
to like, express things differently because
Like
he's
kitty.
Kanku. So, if no one else has anything, that will be the end of tonight's session.
Gotcha.
Tight.
Sweet.
Are we counting now as like a time between here and the next session as a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay. Just gonna go ahead and denote that.
Get on my
I like how
spot.
the only damage I took was me falling.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like the first encounter for any DM is never how you think. Like when I thought you guys were fighting the dragon, I thought it was gonna be no contest, but you guys were able to like do stuff to it, and I was very confused.
well, and it didn't help. I all rolled really low for them on hit points, and then they only ever had one time where they were above an advantage, and all that did was gain them 1 round.
Yeah.
So,
So did you roll them all as independent like characters?
I just roll hit points for each one.
Um,
Like in the book, the white one was a spy on page 349,
of player handbook or
and the